Then we've got Maulvis today, hating reason. I'll tell you why the Maulvis hate reason. A lot of these preachers who hate reason, the issue is because reason undermines their authority. That if you can reason, you can out-reason them. And most people can easily out-reason scholars. And they get stuck. So they just tell you to shut up. And they tell you, not the deen ain't built on reason. So this is the thing. So whereas if you could reason with the scholars, scholars lose their authority over you. I'm telling you that most of these preachers and Maulvis and people, if they encouraged reason, you would then be critical of what they're teaching you. So if they told you, you need to do this, you'd be like, but that doesn't make too much sense. But Maulana Sahib, what about... And they can't handle it. And I know people don't like it when I say this, but this clergy, it has sincerity, I'm not denying that, but it is heavily entrenched in power positions. It is all about power, people. All about power. Power, money, livelihood, sectarianism. It's all about things like that. It's not about this, about... If the one thing... Ironically, the one thing it's not about is truth. That's the one thing these groups and cults and sectarianism are not about, is truth. I can put my hand on the Quran and take an oath and say that the one thing that these cults and sects and stuff are not about is seeking truth. It's really just about like a kind of gang, and it's about power and positions and respect and authority, and that's what it generally. And some people amongst them, that doesn't mean that they're all evil, horrible people. It doesn't mean that. That's not true. I mean, power positions are just at work as well. A person could be a doctor, but it's really just all about power, career, money. But it doesn't mean he has to be a bad person. So he could still be a good doctor, but it's really not about... And at times, yeah, he's happy that he's helping people too. That's there. It doesn't mean it's a one or all or nothing. It doesn't mean he can never want to help people. He can get satisfaction for helping people. He can kind of make people better. But fundamentally, he is driven not by the need to help people, but is driven by power, money, career, status. This is what he's driven by as a doctor, as an example, or a lawyer, or anybody, right? This is what they're driven by. But along the way, they're happy to help people. They take, they find it gratifying. They seek psychological reward. So it's multifaceted. So these Maulanas are no different. These Maulanas, they help people as well. They do good things, and they're not evil people necessarily. Some of them may be, but many of them are not. They're decent people, good people, but they are driven by power and authority. So that's what I'm saying. Okay, now let's move on.